She was, oh my, wow, she really did look like a mermaid.
Known as Little Hercules.
Damn!
Richard Sandrak was named the world's
swole ass
strongest
nigga!
boy by the time
Bruh!
he was 11 years old.
I did not want to catch him outside. Yo, what the fuck is up? It's Prince Charming. Alright guys, say I got you a crazy videos about kids that you will not believe. So these kids look a certain way or do a certain thing that you've never seen before. So you already know what to do. Smash that like button. Let's get 400 likes on today's video. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know every single time I post my videos. Comment right now, what is the strangest friend you've ever had? I'm replying to all comments, so comment that right now. Alright guys, let's get into this video.
All kids are unique in their own way, but some are more unique than others. From the super strong to the incredibly beautiful, these kids need to be seen to be believed. Here are 10 kids you won't believe exist. BAYEZID HOSSAIN. In southern Bangladesh, 4-year-old BAYEZID HOSSAIN is unable to attend school as other children are afraid of him.
80 years old?
The little boy suffers from progeria,
I've heard about
condition
this.
that causes premature aging of the body but not the mind.
So he ages faster than his mind does. So he looks old, but he's not really old.
Deep-set eyes and other abnormalities caused by the condition give him the appearance of an 80-year-old man.
That's
as
crazy.
He ages at 8 times the normal rate.
8
BAYEZID's
times.
young parents have sought out.
That means I'll look 160 years old by now.
To help their son, but he may not surpass 15 years old.
That's so sad.
TESSA Evans.
That's so sad.
Grania and Nathan Evans from Ireland were shocked to learn during an ultrasound that their baby girl would be born without a nose.
Didn't Krillin not have a nose? I'm not trying to make a joke, but Krillin from Dragon Ball Z, he didn't have a nose, did he?
Reported cases in
I like
medical
that show.
history. To make it easier for her to breathe, a tracheotomy tube was placed in her throat. At 2 years old, Tessa's parents
so she can't even breathe. There's nothing out there to breathe out of.
Printed mold that will eventually appear as a normal nose. She will undergo numerous surgeries throughout her youth and into her
So she's gonna get a nose. Okay, she's gonna get a nose. Baby girl gonna get a nose. That's good.
A prosthesis will be implanted and a tattoo artist will draw nostrils and shading to.
That's dope as hell. They're gonna make her a nose. That's dope as hell.
SHIN. Some people wish to stay eternally young, but HYOMYUNG wants nothing more than to grow up. Meet this 10-year-old from South Korea. Okay, did we fool you? Shin suffers from Highlander syndrome, a condition that slows the aging process. Despite his appearance, which is equivalent to that of a chubby-cheeked preteen boy,
ain't that what Andy Milonakis has?
26 years old. Due to his youthful face and high-pitched voice, he is often mistaken for an elementary school student. He says that he enjoys.
I low-key feel like I have that syndrome too, just because I have a higher pitched voice, and a lot of people say I don't look old.
But doctors say the condition does not affect his overall health. SHILOH PEPIN. A little girl was born in 1999 with a dangerous and rare condition which doctors did not believe she'd survive. SHILOH PEPIN was born with cyanomelia, or mermaid syndrome, which caused her to be born with her legs fused together from the waist down.
What?
Infants born with this condition can sometimes have their legs surgically separated,
that is
but
so
due to the
crazy.
blood vessels crossing from side to side in SHILOH's circulatory system, she could not have her legs separated.
Oh no.
SHILOH was also born without genitals, a rectum, bladder, or uterus. Her mother referred to her as a tough little thing with a blooming personality, and she appeared on Oprah 2020 and 2 TLC specials.
That's
Sadly,
crazy.
SHILOH passed away in 2009 at 10 years old due to complications from pneumonia.
She was, oh my, wow, she really did look like a mermaid.
Known as Little Hercules.
Damn!
Richard Sandrak was named the world's
swole ass
strongest
nigga
boy by the time he was 11 years old.
I did not want to catch him
In a
outside.
small village in the Ukraine, but moved to Pennsylvania.
No
when he was
wonder,
2
it's
years
fucking
old.
Russian.
His father was a martial
You know them
arts world
Russians.
champion and began training his young son after arriving to the United States. By the time Richard was 6, he could bench press 100.
Damn, bro.
His training included 600
what the
push-ups
fuck?
as well as 300 squats a day. They began traveling across the
How is he
country
this
for
swole as
competitions,
hell?
photo shoots, and Richard even starred in the 2009 film Little Hercules. He is now a stuntman at Universal Studios Hollywood. KRISTINA,
Damn.
PIMENOVA.
Bro, almost as strong as me.
KRISTINA PIMENOVA has been called the world's most beautiful girl.
She's a pretty girl.
Only 10 years old and has been modeling since she was 3. She and her mother moved to Los Angeles to continue KRISTINA's modeling career by signing with LA Models. She has already done work with Armani, Dolce & Gabbana, and Roberto Cavalli.
She can be rich as hell when she's older.
Runway modeling since she was 4
forehead
years
mean though.
old and has millions of
she is
followers
a pretty girl.
on her social media accounts, which are managed by her mother. She only models children's clothing, but there has been some controversy over comments made on some of the youth's photos. Pan XIANHANG.
She was a pretty girl.
In Wenling, Eastern China, Pan XIANHANG has been referred to as due to a severe case of ichthyosis. This condition is a very rare skin condition that is presently incurable and causes dry, thick, and scaly-looking skin. It is uncomfortable and can be very painful, making it difficult to move and affecting the ability to sweat, causing Pan to overheat easily. He also has difficulty sleeping due to the itching and pain. Hopefully one day a cure can be found.
Hopefully. Let's find a cure for that boy. Let's find a cure for that boy.
Ben Underwood.
It sounds like a superhero name.
When he was only 2 years old, Ben Underwood of Elk Grove, California, was diagnosed with retinal cancer. In order to avoid the spread of the disease, his eyes were removed and
both of his eyes
with prosthetics. Unlike most visually impaired people, however, Ben did not use a guide dog or a cane. By the time he was 5 years old, he taught himself to use echolocation like a bat, making a sharp clicking sound with his tongue and waiting for the echo to bounce off objects to help him get around. Using echolocation,
he is a superhero.
He was able to play basketball, rollerblade, and even ride a bike. He was the only human in the world to use solely echolocation to navigate his surroundings. Sadly, his cancer returned and he passed away at the age of 16 in 2009.
Hey, but he made it, bro. He made it. That boy did some superhero shit.
JOHNCRIS QUIRANTE from the Philippines is a local curiosity. It all started when his parents realized he was growing more than the typical baby teeth when he was a toddler. His parents could not afford a dentist, so it wasn't until he was 5 years old that he received his first x-rays. The dentist was shocked to see over 150 teeth on the boy's images. JOHNCRIS was diagnosed with hyperdontia, a condition that causes excess teeth to form and only affects 1 to 4% of the world's population.
You can have 150 teeth?
Until he had more than
only Shark can.
teeth crowding his mouth.
300.
He underwent surgery to remove 40 of the extra teeth and will need to undergo at least 7 more surgeries before his mouth will become more manageable.
What?
Charlotte
he has that much teeth?
At birth, Charlotte GARSIDE of Withersea, England, was less than 2 pounds and 25 centimeters long. She was so tiny, even premature baby clothing didn't fit, and she needed to be dressed in
Yo, okay, I have to pause it here, just because, yo, this is some crazy shit. I'm not attacking her personal appearance, like, guys, get me on this. I'm just saying, like, she really looks like a different person. Of course, there's beauty and everything, like, I'm glad she's alive and everything, but damn, like, whoa. A lot of these kids have, like, uncurable diseases, and it's, like, really sad because you don't realize there are rare diseases in this world. There are diseases that are so rare, not much research is going into, so, like, when you think about, is there ever going to be a cure, you really don't know. Because I'm gonna let you on a little secret. It's not even really a secret, but it's kind of obvious. If it's not affecting the mass population and, like, the important people, it's not gonna really get researched. If it's only affecting 1% or 4% of the population, think about it, guys. Would they spend millions and millions of dollars on it? No, they're gonna use that money for cancer and shit like that that can affect rich people, poor people alike. There's no money in curing rare diseases. There really isn't. I just want to update on you guys on that, just because, like, y'all gotta look past the hidden picture. These kids are probably gonna live with the disease for a long time, just because there's not much research going into it. And it's just a sad truth, guys. It's just a sad truth.
Clothing. At first, doctors were unsure of the cause of Charlotte's tiny size, but later discovered it was a rare form of dwarfism referred to as primordial dwarfism.
That's dwarfism.
Smaller body size in all stages of life and can happen when both parents carry the gene. At
both parents? What are the odds?
9 pounds and 68 centimeters tall, not much bigger than an infant. When she began her first year of primary school, they needed to have her uniform specially made.
Yo guys, those kids were crazy as hell. That was some those were some crazy ass kids. And like I said, most of these kids have those incurable diseases, so it's kind of sad. But hey, hopefully there'll be a cure soon. Hopefully it'll all work out in the end. Hopefully we all have a good, happy ending. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button. Let's get 400 likes on today's video. Subscribe and turn on my post notifications so you know every single time that I post. Prince Charming, bitch. Catch you guys next time.